The Nihilanth is a member of an alien race that hailed from beyond the Zen dimension, living on their own homeworld in their own universe. Long before the Black Mesa incident, an unknown amount of time before the events of Half-Life, the Nihilanth species came into contact with an immensely powerful interdimensional empire known as the Combine. What followed was a brutal campaign of genocide against the Nihilanth species, as the Combine mercilessly invaded their homeworld and drove them to near extinction, leaving the Nihilanth itself as the sole survivor. In an effort to avoid being hunted down and destroyed by the Combine, the Nihilanth and its minions escaped into the border world, Zen, where they barely managed to survive in a new ecosystem. Eventually, the Vortigaunts, another species that were victims of the Combine's brutality, escaped to Zen as well, and the Nihilanth promptly enslaved them, forcing them into servitude. Sometime prior to the events of Half-Life, the scientists of the Black Mesa facility located on Earth discovered Zen, and began collecting specimens of its flora and fauna for research. The Nihilanth took notice of this, and grew contemptuous of them, decrying them as simple thieves. After the scientists triggered a cataclysmic resonance cascade event using a particularly potent Zen crystal, a massive interdimensional rift opened. The Nihilanth saw an opportunity to both strike back at the human race, and put even more distance between itself and the Combine, and took advantage of the ever-widening fissure in space-time to send its slave army across into the human homeworld. When the scientists attempted to close the rift using a satellite array, the Nihilanth held the breach open from the other side. When the scientists realized this, they came to the conclusion that only the entity's death would truly mend the rift between dimensions. As a result, Gordon Freeman, one of the scientists overseeing the experiment which caused the resonance cascade, was sent to the border world and charged with the task of killing the Nihilanth. Freeman was ultimately successful in killing the creature, ending the Nihilanth's reign of tyranny over Zen forever. However, this seemingly only worsened the effects of the resonance cascade. Instead of sealing the rift, destructive portal storms began to spread across the globe, depositing hostile Xenian wildlife into human society, and ultimately resulting in the full-scale invasion of the planet by the Combine.